I, 24 female, found out my boyfriend, 26 male, has been lying about work trips for 6 months, and I'm not sure if I can stay with him. Hi everyone. I'm posting because I need advice on how to handle this situation. I'm not looking to argue or get validation, just want guidance. I'm 24 female, and my boyfriend is 26 male. We've been together for 2.5 years. Our relationship has been serious. He talks about marriage and moving in together, and our families know each other. For the past 6 months, he's told me he was going on work trips or staying late at the office. I trusted him completely. However, a few weeks ago, I checked the GPS on his company car, through the app we both have access to, and noticed the route didn't match any office location. Instead, it led to a small apartment complex across town. I was curious and scared, so that weekend I went to the location. Through the window, I heard his voice and recognized him talking intimately with a woman. The conversation included nicknames, jokes, and a tone that felt like more than just casual chatting. He never mentioned her or any friend in town, and every time I asked about his work trips, he gave consistent stories that now seem to have been lies. I'm struggling because he's been acting like everything is normal and continuing to make future plans with me. I feel betrayed, and I don't know if I can trust him anymore. Part of me wants to leave immediately, but part of me hopes there's an explanation that doesn't completely break the relationship. How should I confront him about this in a way that gets the truth without escalating into an argument? Is it reasonable to consider ending things immediately based on this level of deception? If I decide to stay, what boundaries are fair to protect myself while trying to rebuild trust? Too long did not read. I, 24 female, discovered my boyfriend, 26 male, has been lying about work trips for 6 months. I saw him in an apartment with another woman, and now I'm unsure if I can trust him or continue the relationship. Looking for advice on confrontation, boundaries, or ending things safely. I'm sorry, honey, but he has betrayed you in every conceivable way. There is no future with someone like that. Leave him to his mistress. You deserve better. Do not confront him. Leave. Right now. Unsure if I can trust him or continue the relationship. Girl, he's lying to your face and is having an affair. You need to dump him. You shouldn't even try to rebuild trust here. 2.5 years, and not even living together is crazy work. How to resolve a financial situation with my partner, M/28, when I, F/30, don't have enough money to live on. I moved in with my partner 10 days ago, while unemployed. It wasn't a hasty or forced decision. We discussed it at length. But I was concerned that I was unemployed, and that this could cause difficulties for us. Before I moved in, we had a conversation during which he convinced me that my unemployed status did not concern him at the moment. He expects me to find a job in the future, but for now, according to him, it is not a problem. However, the day after I moved in, he asked when I planned to pay the rent. He also said that he expects me to pay 50/50ths. I have now found a part-time job. I earn £600 a month. His salary is around $3,000. Our bills are around $1,000. This means that he expects me to pay $500. For now, he has decided to pay me $200, $300, but he expects me to start paying $500 as soon as possible. He said that it is difficult for him to pay the bills for both of us, and that he is incurring significant financial losses. We have only been living together for 10 days, and I think he is rushing things. However, he said that I have been without a permanent job for quite a long time. That's true. I looked for work for 4 months without success. I had temporary or seasonal jobs. And now I've found this part-time job for $600 a month. I understand that the bill will go up, as there are now 2 people living in the flat instead of 1. However, I feel like I'm starting to feel the pressure. Due to the current situation, we often have arguments or misunderstandings in our relationship. He said that because I don't have any money, we can't go on a date. In addition, he didn't invite me to his birthday party. One of the reasons is that all his friends are going without partners. The second reason is that I don't have any money. I understand that my situation worries him a lot, and I am indeed very unemployed. I blame myself for this and think badly of myself. I always refuse to go out with friends to save money, and on my day off, I spend my time looking for a normal full-time job. I have tried to be as objective as possible that I don't know what to do. At this stage, I'm not ready to tell my friends about the situation, so they don't think badly of me or my partner. I need advice on what to do. Should I just accept the situation and continue looking for a job, or move back away from him? Too long did not read. My partner wants me to pay for bills even though I am unemployed. How can I resolve this situation while I am looking for work? What did he say when you asked him why he changed his mind about dollars so quickly? You did ask that, right? If you were out of work for 4 months prior to moving in, where were you living? And how were you managing with no income? I'd go back there. I'm also curious how long you two are together. Move back out. He lied to you. The birthday party is a hell no. You said that everyone was single, but you didn't say it was men only. He is no thappy relationship material. How should I respond when my wife, 33F, says I'm pretending to care after an argument, but also asks me to leave her alone? I, 31M, had a huge argument with my wife, 33F, last night. We both said mean things. This isn't new for us. Usually we both apologize, cool down, and move on. This time I sincerely apologized for my part, but she didn't accept it. We went to bed and she asked for space, so I gave it to her. This morning she said she had a headache, so I took care of her while working from home. She made breakfast and I made her lunch. Later I checked on her again and apologized once more for last night, trying to make things right. She suddenly snapped and said, "Just leave me alone, I don't want to talk to you." That really caught me off guard because things seemed okay earlier. I lost my cool a bit and asked what she actually wants from me, and she just repeated that she wants to be left alone and started crying. So I left her alone again and went back to work. Later she came out and started making dinner. I didn't say anything because she told me to leave her alone and I didn't want to make things worse. Then she went back to bed. I went in again because I was confused and wanted to talk things out. Now she says I switched and that I was just pretending to care about her. She said if I really cared, I wouldn't have let her make dinner. But earlier she was literally telling me to go away and leave her alone, so I don't understand what I was supposed to do. Now she's saying I pretend to love her and that I should be my true self. And I honestly don't even know what that means or what I did wrong. To make it worse, we booked tickets weeks ago for our favorite blues band. Now she says she doesn't want to go and wants me to take someone else. I told her we can still go even if she's mad at me, but she again told me to leave her the alone. I feel like I'm stuck in a no-win situation. I try to give space, and that's wrong. I try to care, and that's also wrong. I'm genuinely confused and don't know how to handle this, or what she actually expects from me. Too long did not read. Had a big fight with my wife, apologized, she asked for space. I gave it. Tried to care for her the next day. She snapped and told me to leave her alone. Later she says I was pretending to care, and that I don't love her. Now she doesn't want to go to a concert we booked together. Feels like whatever I do is wrong. What was actually said during this fight? Huge chunk of context missing here. What I'm seeing is you said some mean shit to her, and she's hurt. You can't just walk in and fix it. Marriage is a million times easier when you don't say mean things to each other. Why can't you tell us what you said? Are you that ashamed of yourself? Because it would seem so. What can I, 23F, do about getting turned off about my boyfriend, 27M, because he is just on his phone a lot and being lazy? How to address this conversation? We have a relationship for 4 years now, and we live together for a year. We both work and have busy lives. My boyfriend has always been a bit like this, but lately it's getting worse. After work, after diner, sometimes during conversations, directly doom scrolling on the couch. It's just hours on his phone. It's irritating me a lot and I don't know why. Maybe it's wrong of me. But just now we had a conversation, and I tried to carefully say that I want more quality time, not watching TV or whatever, just playing a game together or whatever. He said that that's okay. After that we talked about S/X. He asked why I've been less initiating it lately. I said that more quality time helps for me, because him only being on his phone and not having any quality time together isn't really helping. But then he got mad. He was like, don't use my phone as an excuse, blah blah blah. But can someone back me up here? Or am I in the wrong? I just really get turned off about him only doom scrolling. I get very little attention, and I just want him to be all about me again. Like touch me, make me H/RNY or whatever. Or do something like working out or anything other than just doom scrolling. What can I do? How can I aiders this better than I did now? For me it's an issue, but he doesn't listen to what I'm saying and just gets angry because JE feels attacked or something. Too long did not read. My boyfriend doesn't get why I am initiating S/X less because of lack of quality time and him being on his phone all the time. When I address it, he gets mad. You've told him how you feel. He knows how you feel. He just doesn't care enough to do anything about it. Sorry, OP. Maybe check in with him emotionally. Is something bothering him? Has he been stressed? Doom scrolling is a drug. He's sedating himself for hours at a time, day after day. You don't do that when you're happy.